Today's first seminar speaker, Courtney. Courtney comes to us from Northern Virginia, and he's always very careful to point out he's from Northern Virginia, the suburb of DC, not the hick part of Virginia. So he's actually born in Tokyo, Japan, however, and spent the first few years of his life in Japan, where he, picked up some Japanese, and then his family moved to the United States, where he obviously learned English. And his family also lived in Indonesia for a few years. Unfortunately, he didn't really learn any Indonesian while he was in Indonesia. He did develop quite a large collection of bootleg Super Nintendo video games. So now, in searching for dirt on Courtney, I talked to both his parents and friends, and there were a ton of stories that I'd love to tell you. Two main themes came out of this. The first theme was mainly stressed by his mother, so I don't know how well we can trust it, but it was that Courtney, she's quote-unquote an incredibly resilient person, which I think is pretty true, always really enthusiastic, turning pretty dark situations into possibly dark situations into good ones. So, as a child in Japan, Courtney was really fascinated with garbage trucks. He loved garbage trucks. He always talked to his mom about garbage trucks, and I wanted to become a garbage man. Go to the garbage dump one day, his ultimate dream. However, his parents had slightly higher ambitions for him, and so they enrolled him in Suzuki violin classes, and he loved these violin classes. Loved to play violin, still plays violin, but he kept in these classes he would keep falling asleep halfway through, and his parents paid for a full lesson. Told him, Courtney, once more and it's over, no more violin lessons. And Courtney went in, determined the next lesson he's not going to fall asleep, immediately falls asleep. so that was the end of his violin lessons for quite a while, but he went on actually to become concert master in both his high school and college orchestras, so definitely shines through there. And so the other intro appropriate theme that came out of these stories is Courtney's sincere love for snacking. Now, I don't know how many of you got to see his Halloween outfit. For this past Halloween, he went into the snack aisle, the grocery store snack aisle. I doubted him at first, but he put together this outfit. He was, cardboard in front and back with these hooks coming out, this array of hooks, and he put, easily $50 or $100 worth of snacks. And needless to say, it was the biggest hit of the party. People were just snacking all night. And as a side note, I asked him where he got these snacks. He doesn't have a lot of money, as you would know. And of course, he tells me that he gets them from the grocery outlet. I don't know. Are you familiar? Is everyone familiar with the grocery outlet? So actually, Courtney and I became housemates this past summer, and it turns out Courtney's a really good cook, which I was pretty shocked to find out, because my, first introduction to Courtney in the first year, he would come over to my house and just eat whatever was about to expire, whatever was in the drawer, these crazy snacks from this crazy lady upstairs. And so it turns out he's, making all these gourmet dishes. They've got all these exotic fish in them and all this weird stuff. I'm just Courtney, where did you, I'm loving all this food, and I'm afraid, where did you get this, Courtney? So I asked him. Of course, he got the exotic fish from the grocery outlet. That's pretty unbelievable. So anyway, so many more stories that I'd love to tell you, but in the interest of time, I'm going to tell you that Courtney graduated from the College of William and Mary, where he did research with Elizabeth Harboren, and he's been a great guy to have in lab, always positive and enthusiastic, really great scientist, and so without further ado, I will turn the floor over to Courtney.